Developing your research question. This video will introduce you to one of the most important steps in the research process, developing your research question. A clear research question is critical to the success of the rest of your project. By the end of this video, you should understand how to write a clear, specific, and focused research question. So, what's the big deal about my question? What happens without a clear research question?
You wander aimlessly. You don't really know what you are trying to understand. You don't have an anchor. Each member of your group studies something different.
So, just what makes a good research question?
It addresses one idea, it is clear and concise, it can be answered, it is focused, it is specific, it is complex.
Don't forget that you should care about this topic and this question. A good research question must be a question that you want to answer. This next scene will include interactions between a teacher and a student and focus on workshopping a research question to become a clear and focused question.
My topic is police brutality. I want to know what's going on with police brutality.
This is a really important topic. I'm glad to hear you care so much about it. I'm curious to know more about what you want to know. Let's take a closer look at this question. What's working? It is not a yes-no question. It cannot be answered with a quick Google search. It is important and timely. The student cares about it. What needs some work? It is not specific. It is not entirely clear. So, can you tell me a little bit more about what you want to know?
I want to know, why does police brutality commonly happen in Black communities?
Okay, so why does police brutality actually happen? Got it, that's a little clearer. And in Black communities, okay, that's a lot more specific. I wonder if we can make it even clearer and more specific. Are there certain communities that you're thinking of? You say Black communities. What Black communities are you thinking about?
We are worried about Black communities in Cleveland. I guess we're wondering, why does police brutality happen in certain Black communities in Cleveland, like East Cleveland, Collinwood, Huff, and Glenville?
Now that you've said East Cleveland, Collinwood, Huff, and Glenville, you suggest a specific context where you could collect your data. Can you tell me a little bit more again why you care about this?
After what happened to Tamir Rice in reading The Hate U Give, we really learned about unnecessary violence, and we want to learn why it happens so that we can help prevent it.
So how do you think you could answer this question?
We want to talk to students in the school to see what their experiences have been with police brutality. We could interview Cleveland police officers too, to learn their side of the story and why they think it happens.
So let's put this question to the test. What are some of the reasons, according to police officers and young people, that police brutality happens in Black communities in Cleveland? Is your question addressing one idea? Is your question able to be answered? Is your question clear and concise? Is your research question focused? Is your research question specific? Is your research question complex? Is your research question addressing a community issue that you think needs to be improved, solved, or changed? Let's think through 2 more questions.
Teen pregnancy.
A little too broad, not answerable.
What's the male side of pregnancy?
What do you mean by male side?
How are children's lives impacted by having children at a young age?
Still not clear enough. What children? The teen parent or the baby?
How are teens' lives changed by having children during middle or high school?
Now I think I understand.
What are the biggest stressors for students in high school?
Focused, not specific.
What are the academic problems for teens, and how do teens deal with them?
More focused.
What resources do students use to deal with their academic problems?
Who exactly are the students you have in mind?
What are the academic problems that teens face at our school, and what resources do they use to address them?
To recap, we hope you now know how to develop a clear, specific, and focused research question.